It's hard to trust anyone, especially when going through hard times. But it's better to talk to someone instead of dealing with it on your own.
BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's episode, can be that trusted resource for you. With over 20,000 therapists, BetterHelp customized online therapy offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions.
Going through therapy helped both of us navigate and become better podcast hosts and better people.
All you have to do is fill out the questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and within 48 hours, you'll be matched. Then schedule secure video and phone sessions, plus exchange unlimited messages. That's right, unlimited and completely confidential.
If your match therapist isn't working for you, no worries. You can request a new one at no additional cost. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/headwrappod. That's betterhelp.com/headwrappod. Just to give a little background on him.
I look like Dr. Welcome to Death Row.
Nigga.
Ring ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. Keep the hairs ringing. Ring ding. Hey. Yes, West Coast. West Coast, baby. All day. All day, every day.
Your spirit animal is definitely from the West Coast.
For sure, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
West Side, baby, all day.
Yeah.
You know the vibes. Ow. I'm ready.
Maybe Malibu?
Let's start the show. Because that was disrespectful. How dare you?
From Boo, represent.
Oh my God. It's all right. Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
I don't like these sticking out. It looks stupid. No, it looks weird. Hey guys.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
What's happening?
What's poppin'?
I'm your girl Sierra.
And
T.
I'm your girl Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Yes, ma'am. Episode 36 in the building.
Yes.
Listen, honey. This is going to be a rough episode. Not rough. I mean...
Not rough as in rough, but like...
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a very political heavy episode, but...
You shouldn't be shocked because you guys should be getting ready to vote.
Oh my God. I got this thing in the mail the other day, and it was like a list of like everybody who is running.
Love it.
And I was wondering if you had gotten it in the mail.
I have not yet.
I have to take a picture of it and show you. I was like, oh, this is really helpful. It was from like the bipartisan committee of North Carolina or something like that. And I was like, wow. And they got their pictures up there and everything of what they look like.
I've gotten that before when I lived in, with my parents, but not since.
I'm used to getting the one from the Black Caucus. But no, this was something I never received this before.
Maybe that's the one I received from the Black Hole, but I have seen something like that before.
Yeah, no. I thought it was super dope though. I was like, okay. Yeah. No announcements today.
No.
Hit that note.
No.
The other one.
What other one?
The no. You supposed to.
Right. I missed it.
It's all right.
Sorry.
Anyway, you ready to start the show?
Yes.
All right. We're going to get in it. We're going to get into it.
Yes.
Sis, what can't you wrap your head around?
I cannot wrap my head around the hate for Michael B. Jordan. And
who's bothering Michael B. Jordan?
Everybody. So
what?
He is coming out with Creed 3, which is his directorial debut, which I think is awesome. Like, who else to direct it other than the star of the franchise, right?
Yeah, right.
And this one, so the third one is also starring, like, new hottie alert, Jonathan Majors. And people have really been dragging Michael B. Jordan, like...
For what?
It's giving that he gonna get his ass beat in the ring. and in acting because Jonathan Majors is bad. And I'm just like, I can't really wrap my head around where this sudden Michael B. Jordan hate came from. Like, what did he do to y'all? Like, Michael B. Jordan seems like the type of dude, he don't bother nobody. Mm-hmm. He kind of minds his business.
For the most part, he does.
Unproblematic. Yeah. We only seen him with one chick, the future of the hotties. And, you know... And I really can't wrap my head around it. Like, I was like, damn, I was like really hyped. The trailer looks so freaking good.
I haven't seen the trailer. I've seen the posters with where the muscles are lit up very nicely.
I mean, the lighting was perfect.
The lighting is good. Shout out to the photographer and the editor. They did a great job.
And like the trailer, I was like, oh wow. First of all, I have to see the second Creed. I did not see the first. I didn't see the second Creed. I didn't
see the second one either.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What's the name still in it? What's her name? Tessa Baylor?
Yep.
Is she still in it?
Tessa Thompson?
Who the hell is... Oh, Tessa Bailey is an author who writes a book. Sorry.
Nerd. But no. Michael B. Jordan, I'm not really understanding the hate. Like, I don't know what he did to y'all, but if I see him, I'm just like, come here, let me just get a hug. Cause like, I feel like you need one. And I will be the one to give him that hug. Because y'all are just really... As if black men don't have enough targets in their bag. Like, leave him alone. Damn.
Dang, I didn't know the people were talking about the movie like that.
Like, there's room for two amazing black men on screen. Like, okay? Mm-hmm. So...
Aww.
You know, just because Jonathan Majors is new to the block for now until he do something to piss y'all off, which he already did on TikTok when they found out his baby mama was white.
Ooh, girl, the girls were upset. I already knew. They
was very upset about that.
I already knew, and I was like, okay.
But yeah, I really can't wrap my head around it. It's making me very upset. It's making me upset. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So leave him alone.
He'll be fine. I'm sure the movie. When's it set to come out? Do you know?
2023, March 2023.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
They probably just BSing around.
Yeah, leave him alone. Damn.
Yeah.
Like he don't got enough going on. Anyways. I love him.
It's okay.
What could you wrap your head around?
Mine's is simple. Okay. White people have invented a new phrase called quiet quitting, which is...
Oh, yes.
Which is...
I love it.
I think it's stupid.
Oh.
No, because it's like, why you have to give it a name? We all been doing this already.
Okay, so now points were made.
You know what I'm saying? So for those who don't know, so quiet quitting is supposed to be like, you're not working as hard as you would be usually. So you're not necessarily quitting. Mm-hmm. You're just like not going as hard, you know, above and beyond. You know, you're doing just enough to not get fired.
Working my wage.
Right. And so apparently it's this whole thing now on the internet that the millennials allegedly have brought up, which I didn't know it needed a name. Like
It don't.
Need
Very
a name.
true.
Yeah. So a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'm quiet quitting. I'm like, is it quitting if you still work there?
I just feel like that's something that Gen Z just does. Everything has a name. Everything has a phrase now. And it's like, bruh, like, that's been a thing. Mm-hmm. You're new here, like, as into, like, the world. And no. I feel you on that. I actually feel you on that.
It just seems real goofy. Like, why y'all got to give everything a name? And just, like, and why y'all always got to make the block hot? Shut up.
Right. So now, like, your boss calling you, are you quiet quitting? No, nigga. I'm just waiting... for 5 o'clock. It's 4:45 and I'm ready to go.
Like, TikTok be making a lot of stuff hot. Like, y'all, like, keep some stuff to yourself. Like, shut up.
Can we talk about it? Because
y'all don't know how to keep no damn
secret.
Shut your mouth.
And then it'd be so shocked when, like, you know, so I got fired for that video I did. Well,
are you shocked?
Like, not only did you make a video, you went viral with the video.
Yes.
So, do you know what viral means?
Did you see that girl who got fired recently in tech because she had posted a video on her TikTok of her making her coffee, but she worked in tech, but she had like the work screen behind the coffee cup, and they fired her because, you know, that she put like some in for like, basically she didn't do it on purpose, but because she wasn't paying attention, she got fired. So, like, just having your coffee cup and then this is your screen and you taking...
crowd.
Like, come on, be realistic.
Tough crowd.
Be realistic.
That's a little much. Like, okay.
I mean, I guess depending on the information, though, what was on the screen, it could be, like, dire. So, I mean, I kind of get it. I get it.
That's wild.
Because I get book mail all the time when I'm at home. And I be sitting at my desk, and you know what I do? I use the zoom in option so that you can't see my screen.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
You know, like, it's very, so you can see my book, but you don't see what I'm working on.
All facts. All facts.
So dumb.
The fact that y'all tell people where y'all work, period, on the internet, I'd be like, oh.
Me neither.
I'm not.
Because I'd be like, oh, I work for myself.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm self-employed.
Who you work for at home?
Period.
No.
Period.
Yeah. Y'all will never know the actual people I work for.
What do you do for a living? I make a
Unless
podcast.
Right. Unless you look me up on LinkedIn. That's about it.
Right.
But why?
For what?
Why are you doing that?
None of us. That is what we can't wrap our head around. Let's get into this show, sis. Oh, God.
My back hurts just thinking about it.
Not your back hurt. For real.
No, seriously. Like,
good news. So you guys know last week we talked about student debt relief. Was it last week?
it was.
And how they were basically like, here's the application to look at. Like, bitch, put it up already.
Look, don't touch.
So they put it up. I will put the link in the description just in case any of you haven't done it already. We have already done it. It feels like a scam.
Very much. Quickly, in the comments, if you've already done it, like, tell us how quickly you did it.
So fast. It is so fast.
Bruh. Brandon came in the room. He grabbed his laptop like, oh, it's live. I'm about to do it. You know, I was like, okay. I was like, I'll get to it. When I say he was back in the room in like 5 minutes, I was like, you done? He was like, yeah. I was like, what? I said, let me open my laptop. And I was like,
same.
I was like, I need a chat because I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
Nope, you're not. It asks you for your name, your address, your social security number.
Right.
And that's it.
Your email.
You know, and that's it. So
something is giving like that was just 1A. That was just one. They were waiting for 1A.
You think they're gonna put something else out?
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Actually, we need some more information. But again, to your point, it's like, so the application. It's given that the application wasn't all the way done.
It do feel like that.
And they got tired of everybody waiting.
It does feel like that.
Because I'm not understanding how, after all this time,
unless they're gonna look you up. Can they can look you up through your social security number to find your
absolutely
student loans. Yeah. Unless they're gonna do that. Hope I got some.
But we could just give you the information. Like, just like, let's get it over with. Come on, bro.
You know what's funny to me? I feel like you hear about like how people like do like, you know, their taxes and all the other stuff like that. Like some other countries, like they like, the government already knows like how much you're supposed to like pay them back.
Yeah.
So they just like take it out of a check, or they send you a receipt, like, or they send you a check of like, oh yeah, here's like, why do we have to do our own taxes? Because y'all could easily look up all this information.
Seriously.
And do it for us. Like, this is crazy. Like, you guys have our social security numbers. You can literally go to all of the different loan agencies and figure out like who's eligible. Like, this is like.
Yeah, no. Absolutely makes no sense.
It don't make no sense to me.
It's ridiculous.
Like, and then if someone gets it wrong, like, see, like, it's too much.
Too many parts to it.
It's too many moving parts.
Not feeling it.
I don't like it.
Not feeling it, but hey.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the 1A part, or just one, go ahead and fill it out. Might as well.
I can't wait to see what else is next.
Yeah,
but
I can wait, actually.
It's up, so
I can wait.
Go ahead and apply.
Like, handle that.
Handle that.
Might as well.
All right, moving right along. Time for some debate. Georgia debates. Herschel Walker versus Senator Warnock happened this past week, Friday. Sis, you want to take it away? She's been on heavy Georgia watch.
I really have.
You have.
I really, really have.
I have a Georgia number, and they keep texting me like, "Hey, you gonna vote for us at the polls?" And I'm like, I don't live there anymore. But if I did, I'd be in there.
Oh my gosh!
Stop texting me, damn it.
As you guys know, we are literally living in a twilight zone where former college football extraordinaire Herschel Walker is running for Georgia State Senate. As you know what's been going on. We've been talking about it. He's been, he done tried to kill somebody. He done paid for abortions. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
Lot going on. And he was talking about he was going to debate Senator Warnock. And some of the clips that have come up, ridiculous. Like, just listen to some of these. It's really been horrible.
One thing I have not done, I've never pretended to be a police officer, and I've never threatened a shootout with the police.
Well, and now I have to respond to that.
We are moving on,
I
gentlemen.
have to respond to that. And you know what's so funny? I am with many police officers, and at the same time,
Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, excuse me, Mr. Walker. Please, out of respect, I need to let you know, Mr. Walker, you are very well aware of the rules tonight.
Yes.
And you have a prop.
Yes.
That is not allowed, sir. I ask you to put that prop away.
Well, it's not a prop. This is real. And he said, I have a problem. I never worked with law enforcement.
It is considered a prop, Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You're very well aware of the rules, aren't you?
Well,
aren't you aware of the rules?
He brought up the truth. Let's talk about the truth.
Thank you for putting that prop away.
What?
Okay. That prop is an honorary badge that Herschel Walker has from, I think they said like 3 different local county sheriff department. It's an honorary badge. Other police, officials have said there's literally nothing that he can do with it. You cannot give speeding tickets. You cannot arrest anybody. You cannot do anything with that badge. It's literally a trophy. It is an honorary badge.
He walking around with it.
He is literally walking around with it, but he can do nothing with it. I've been watching and reading interviews about this situation, and many law officials are like, okay, great, but you cannot do anything with it.
You can't do a thing with that.
Nothing with it. And what Senator Warnock was talking about, Herschel Walker has literally claimed that he can go out, if the police call him, he has a right and a duty, because he has this little trophy, to go out and help people in need if the police need him.
Why would the police need him?
Why would the police call Herschel Walker? You get what I mean? So that was that part. The next clip, I can't. I cannot.
Because if you have an able-bodied job, you're going to have health care. But everyone else have health care is the type of health care you're going to get. And I think that is the problem. And what Senator Warnock wants you to do is depend on the government. What I want you to do is get off the government health care and get on the health care he's got to get you a better health care. So that's what I'm trying to do, to make you independent rather than dependent.
What?
Okay. So this clip,
what?
In this clip, Herschel Walker has been talking about the need for, people to have their own health care and blah, 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 blah. So basically what he's saying is he wants the citizens of Georgia to have the same health care that Senator Warnock has, which is just like every other health care, or basically, it's honestly, I'm exhausted trying to explain it. I really just tried. And it's because, and this is exactly what Senator Warnock was probably sitting there like, what?
Nothing he said in that last clip made any sense to me. I don't know what that.
There's a few more clips that I have, but it's literally, it was like we were watching a Saturday Night Live clip, like honestly, because
I know Senator Warnock and the moderator had to have a headache.
Oh my gosh.
A massive headache. And I didn't even watch it. Just seeing them 2 clips is giving me a headache.
That was that debate. The other debate that was crazy was Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh God!
Oh my God! Versus her opponent, which is
oh my God!
Child,
oh my God!
Her opponent's name is it Marcus Flowers? I think that's his name.
This is too much. Like, why y'all letting these idiots? You know what?
It is Marcus Flowers.
Why y'all letting these idiots run?
Marcus Flowers, and this is for the Congressional District, Congressional District 14. That debate was even worse.
Oh my God.
Was even worse. I mean, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene. She no accountability, just the worst. Like, so basically, I don't live in the state of Georgia. Don't want to live in the state of Georgia, especially if you guys are letting these type of politicians have any type of power in your state. What I'm saying to you is, please, please, please keep people like Senator Warnock in office. Get Marjorie Taylor Greene up out of here. Please. Get people like Marcus Flowers in office that are actually willing to work for you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's all. That's really all I can say. Because I swear, Georgia, if y'all actually vote Herschel Walker in office, I don't want to hear it.
Y'all need to vote for people who can make sense. Because none of that up there made sense.
At least have a tailored suit. He don't even have that.
Damn, son. Damn.
I mean, damn. He don't got a tailored suit. He got kids all over the damn country.
He looks ridiculous.
He look crazy. He pulling out fake badges.
Yo, he was real. Oh my God.
He got his little Boy Scout necklace on and shit.
Oh man.
What is going on?
That's the drug dealer necklace. Oh, I do drugs. That's the cocaine necklace.
Y'all sitting here talking about he's a real Christian man. Senator, Reverend.
You can be a real Christian man and still be an idiot.
Next. Next. Next on the docket.
Sorry.
Louisiana. Last week we showed you, what was that last week?
The darling girl and that racist Kennedy.
John Kennedy
and Katie Darling.
Katie Darling, because I really did like that name. Mm-hmm. They had some campaigns for the state of Louisiana, but we forgot about this man right here, Gary Chambers, who had a very controversial but eye-opening campaign. So take a look.
History repeats itself, especially when we lie about it.
And who's up next?
Me.
Come on up.
So it is wise for us to tell the truth.
My historical hero is Christopher Columbus.
Who do we allow our children to call their heroes?
In 1492, I set sail to find the continent of Asia, but instead I stumbled upon a new land, or so I thought.
If we tell them that a ruthless conqueror was a great explorer,
surprise! There are already people there. So I pretended to be their friend. Wink, wink.
That murderers were respected leaders,
I killed as many as I could, with diseases that spread throughout the land.
and that thieves and enslavers were savvy businessmen.
Some I kept as servants, others I sent to Europe as slaves. Well, at least the ones that survived.
Who does it benefit to hide the truth, if anyone at all?
In 200 years, they won't tell you that I slaughtered an entire race of people to steal their land.
But they will say they sat down and shared turkey.
They won't explain that I laid the groundwork for the American slave trade.
But they will force the descendants of slaves and slaveholders, indigenous people and immigrants, to call him an American hero and be happy about it.
Wonderful presentation.
History repeats itself, especially when we lie about it.
So it's wise for us to tell the truth.
Because if kids knew the truth about history, they'd all choose better heroes. I'm Gary Chambers, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate to help build a better future for our children and hope for tomorrow.
Let's go.
Love it.
That was a great ad.
Love it.
Great ad. And I don't really know what else to say.
Honestly.
Christopher Columbus is not my Columbus. No.
Only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. Mm-hmm. So to speak.
Yep.
Child.
So he's running for Senate in Louisiana, is that right?
Yes. This is not the first time, so I'm reading from his Wikipedia page. So
okay.
He previously ran unsuccessfully in the 2021 Louisiana's 2nd Congressional District special election and in 2019 for Louisiana's 15th state Senate district. Yeah.
I feel like he was in a video that we saw years ago.
Yes, so he was...
When he was cussing out them people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's also a minister. He was very outspoken with the killing of Alton Sterling. Yeah, he was very much in the streets during George Floyd, and this is what you're talking about. So there was a school board meeting.
That's right.
In 2020. It says he has a daughter who attends public schools in Baton Rouge. He attended the meeting for the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board, which was debating whether to rename Lee High School, named for Confederate General Robert E. Lee. Chambers and others had unsuccessfully attempted to convince the school board to change the name of the school since 2016. During the public comments portion of the 2020 school board meeting, it's a lot of words, Chambers displayed a photograph showing a member of the school board shopping online during the meeting and said this showed that the school board did not care about racial justice. A video clip of Chambers its public testimony at the school board meeting received millions of views. The school is now named Liberty Magnet High School. After the school board meeting, he actually called for other Confederacy symbols in Louisiana, such as the statue of Confederate General Francis T. Nichols at Nichols State University.
Wow. So he's been doing the work.
Yeah. Yeah. Also was very he preserved and circulated a deleted social media post by Go Auto founder and CEO Greg something when she referred to Kamala Harris as a hoe.
Ooh.
So this guy really he's ran several times. He's not stopping. And honestly, those are the type of politicians that you want.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, y'all don't want to hear me the first time. I'm going to just keep going. It's giving Stacey Abrams. So I love that. So Louisiana, stand up.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing more of him. Absolutely.
For real.
Absolutely.
He got to do something.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Oh, I closed all my rings.
Me too.
Yeah, you don't got no rings. Stop lying to the people. She ain't got no Apple Watch. Don't let her lie to y'all. She thought I was gonna let it slide. Never.
I got a phone though.
That's not an Apple Watch. Anyway,
Child.
There was a Kansas City serial killer targeting black women.
Yes. Yeah.
Timothy Hazlett Jr., 39, was arrested Friday in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, and charged with first-degree rape, aggravated sexual offense, first-degree kidnapping, and second-degree assault, according to reports, after a black woman he'd allegedly kidnapped, whipped, raped, and tortured escaped and ran to neighbors for help, saying he'd already murdered 2 of her friends. Prior to the arrest, the Kansas City Police Department had written off rumors of a serial killer targeting black women in the area as completely unfounded rumors. The woman who escaped Haz's home reportedly was wearing a short black latex dress, a metal dog collar with a padlock, and duct tape around her neck when she begged neighbors for help.
I mean, how many times do we have to talk about police not believing black women? Every single time something like this happens, it goes back to that. Even I think about watching the Jeffrey Dahmer series and I think about his neighbor. I told y'all, how many more people have to die and or suffer because you guys just don't want to simply do your job? If one person says something, obviously it's like, okay, but if you're hearing the exact same thing from the same demographic of people. So if one black woman says, I was attacked by somebody, then another black woman says the same thing, and another, and another, and another. When does it become fact? That would be the question I would ask police. When does it become a fact to you? When is it something that you feel like you need to look into? Why is it that somebody has to escape barely for you to be like, oh, yeah, maybe we need to look into this? Why?
So the Kansas City Police Department said in a statement, we base our investigations on police incident reports of criminal activity. We do still maintain that there is no indication that what you guys reported was accurate, and there was no indication that there was anything that supported that claim. We share what information we can publicly, many times from the scene of incidents of violent crimes when there is a report or an investigation underway. There had and has not been anything that corresponded to your reports on social media and the web, which is why we refuted that report and said that the claims were unfounded.
Okay, so basically you needed somebody to tweet about it for it to be relatively true?
I know you fucking lying.
Is that what you're saying?
Because that would be bizarre and horrible police work.
So you want us to do your job?
Basically.
I mean, granted, that's what podcasters are doing. That's the reason why that one killer
said Adnan Syed is getting off
because of a podcast. So now you want regular citizens, people that tweet all day, people that do podcasts, people that write articles. So you want us to do your job. we're not going through the weeks of training and everything, doing what the gal's supposed to do. All we're doing is reporting the facts.
Right. And because you guys didn't see anything on social media or the web, that's why you said that the reports were unfounded.
Do you know how crazy that sounds?
That sounds ridiculous.
Because you didn't see nobody on Twitter talking about it.
How the fuck would we know?
Right. And again, if that woman never escaped.
But y'all can do welfare checks.
Right.
Y'all can go, y'all can create warrants. Y'all can get warrants from the judge.
You can harass just black people standing on the corner.
Because you know how to do that. That's for damn sure. All of a sudden you don't know how to arrest.
You can arrest people in Florida for voter fraud.
Oh
yeah, we didn't put that on the list. But
we will. Don't worry. I'm working on it now.
Because I'm not understanding. I just get so tired of hearing. And then, let me be very clear. This is not just about black women. This is just about people in general. This is the people versus the police department. Why is it that you want just average American citizens to do your job?
Because they only getting paid $35,000 a year.
Okay, and that's another conversation. That's a whole nother conversation.
This is how these things go missing, because y'all not the cops quiet quitting. Get me the fuck out of here.
Ooh.
Get me out.
I think that's what's happening.
Get me out of here.
Because you'd rather pay for chargers for new police cars than actually give your police department your police a pension.
Y'all are paying y'all entire cars with the logos matte black so you can catch people to get them tickets. When you're not out here doing your job, protecting women so that they're not being tortured and raped and killed in some weird white man's basement. Miss me with that.
And you're not even giving tickets to the right people. I see people on 45 flying.
Where are the cops when you need them? Because they be on that joint like it's mini NASCAR.
Like, seriously.
Honestly.
I'd be like, where are the police?
Where are they?
But you want to wait for CIAA to come. That's when y'all come out.
Grand opening, grand closing. Grand opening, grand closing.
I just don't understand. Like, this woman was so brave. You know, unfortunately, you know, like she was in the basement with her other two friends being killed. She had to escape for y'all to actually take this seriously. I cannot believe that the police chief actually made that statement. We didn't see anything online. So that's how y'all do y'all police work now? Y'all go on Twitter?
This is ridiculous.
So you want us to do your job and you want to do our job, because that's what it's giving.
I'm flabbergasted, sis, because like, sometimes it feels like we keep having to have these conversations over and over again about like, oh, what do we do? What can we do? And sometimes it feels like it's not up to us. Like, because what could we really do? Like,
seriously.
Like, they're not listening to us.
You don't listen to us until it's too late. And that's the problem.
That's the absolute problem.
That's the problem. You want to wait until it's too late to do something.
And it's like there's no like, oh, there's no amount of training or nothing like that. Like, these people, they don't want to. It's not of importance to them. And I'm kind of tired to like of having to say like, oh, we're humans too. Like come on, man. Like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, it's just not working out for me. And I just think this is crazy. Like, this is bizarre to me.
Very much so.
This is very, very bizarre to me.
Fortunately, the cops did catch that man after the woman escaped and after he already killed two of her friends and maybe more. So shout outs to that woman and the neighbor who made sure that the police were involved, since they didn't see anything on anybody's Twitter feed or FYP.
Child, that's crazy.
Yeah, they ain't see no Instagram reels or anything about this story.
That's crazy as hell.
Speaking of voter fraud.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Because you know we could not go one episode without mentioning the state of Florida. So, okay. This video clip came about of just people just being arrested for the most bizarre thing.
Yep.
And hold on, I'm actually gonna like pull up the article.
Okay. I have it right here.
Oh. Because it shows the confusion
I have it right here with all these ads. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. So, and I mean, I read this article and I was like disgusted. So, a few people in Florida, Hillsborough County, I believe, were arrested for what is called voter fraud because Governor DeSantis has a new, it's a new like office. It's called Election Crimes and Security, which basically says, okay, so it's a crackdown for alleged voter fraud. Okay. And basically, state officers accompanied by local officers went to certain offenders' homes to arrest them for because they have a warrant out for their arrest. Because, hold on.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Where is it? Because I read exactly. Okay. Mm-hmm. So a few of the people that you're going to see in this clip were facing up to 5 years in prison after being accused by DeSantis and state police by both registering and voting illegally. They are accused of violating a state law that doesn't allow people convicted of murder or felony sex offenses to automatically be able to vote after they complete their sentence. A 2018 state constitutional amendment that restored that right to vote to many felons excluded this group. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, and this is where it gets crazy.
Okay.
As the video further support, the amendment and subsequent actions by state lawmakers caused mass confusion about who was eligible, and the state's voter registration forms offer no clarity. They only require a potential voter to swear under penalty of perjury that they're not a felon, or if they are, that their rights have been restored. The forms do not clarify that those with murder convictions don't get automatic restoration of these rights. So the people that you're going to see in this, in this clip that we're going to show you, it's two people. One of them, her name is Ramona Oliver. She was getting ready to leave. It's like leave for work. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and these cops walk up. And I will say in the clip, you'll see the cops. They're kind of like,
no, there's nothing I can do.
I'm really sorry to tell you this. You know what I'm saying? It really sucks. So she's being arrested for fraud, a third-degree felony for voting illegally in of course 2020, right?
Child.
Hold on, there was actual.
The other guy.
Yeah, but it actually showed, and his story was like kind of sad.
Nathan Hart.
Yes, his name is Nathan Hart. He's 49 years old. This is how he ended up registering and voting, quote unquote, illegally. He signed up to vote at the driver's license at where you get your
the DMV?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
At the DMV, right? He said, "I'm a convicted felon. I'm pretty sure that I can't." This is what he's telling somebody at the DMV who's encouraging him, like, "Hey, dude." And he said, and the person that he was talking to says, "Are you still on probation?" His probation had ended a month earlier. Mm-hmm. So he was like, "Well, then you should be good to go." Right?
Right.
And he said, just fill out the form, and if they let you vote, then you vote. If not, then you can't. Mm-hmm. It's simple as that. But because of the devil, aka DeSantis, because again, the forms do not clarify if you did the crime and you did the time, you did your probation, you're good to go. It doesn't clarify. So this is what happened. It's really disgusting.
Here we go. Hold on.
Apparently, I guess you have a warrant?
For what?
I'm not sure.
For voter stuff, man.
For voters.
It's what it is. I think the agents with FDLE talked to you last week about some voter fraud, voter stuff, when you weren't supposed to be voting, maybe.
I didn't.
So
20 people were targeted August 18th for casting ballots in 2020.
What you got to do, they have reduced your bond quite a bit. It's 2 felony charges for voter fraud, but they've reduced it to $500 bonds. So it's $1,000 total.
Oh my God, man! What?
Yes, sir. So unfortunately, right now we're gonna have to take you to jail, but you got a bond right away. You don't have to go to first appearance, nothing like that. So.
A bond? I didn't do it.
So, ma'am, we have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
For voter fraud.
Good. How are you, sir?
Right.
Oh my God, hold on.
Wait.
Let me tell my husband.
We're telling him he's right here.
Right here. So if you could put your hands around your back, please.
Oh my God.
Do not move.
Ultimately, ma'am, you have a warrant? Okay. The warrant. Listen. I know you caught off guard. I understand. Right? So you have a warrant. It's for voter fraud. Okay. Hear me out. It's an ROR. You know what an ROR is?
Oh my God.
You go in, you get booked, and then they're going to release you from booking.
I don't like that lady. This one arresting her because she didn't take the time. She was already ready to go. This cop right here.
I mean,
no, because with the other guys, they was just talking. They was both talking it out to him.
Oh yeah,
but she was like, "You're arrested," and then turned her around. Girl, fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just want to say, of the 19 people arrested, 12 were registered as Democrats, and at least 13 are black. So, yeah.
I remember when that law passed, and I remember before when I was talking about my mom with it, and she was saying how, like, even though that passed, it also includes, like, some other stuff along with it. Mm-hmm. I hate Florida. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, it's...
I hate the policies. I hate everything. I hate the way they have they're letting... The politicians have let this state go to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hot there, because it is hell. Literally. I hate this for these people. I hate that for these people, because they thought that they were able to vote. Yeah. And this is all a miscommunication, because the laws are set up where everything looks weird. It looks weird. They're using all these legal terms to confuse people. Mm-hmm. This is why I tell y'all to go
to law school. Because, I mean...
Or a freer option to learn everything that's on the ballot. Ballotpedia.org. I can't explain it. I can't say it enough. I've said it every time. They really should send me a check.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't got a sponsorship.
I'm going to hit them up. Ballotpedia.org. You can put in your state to see what's going to be on the ballot. And it has it in layman's terms to understand what you're voting for. Right. And a lot of us need that information. This isn't a game. They're literally arresting people for something that they thought they could do. Because you can vote for it's lifted, so you should be able to vote. So what's the problem here? You know what I'm saying?
Makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense.
We're going to move forward because here is something that does make sense.
For real. I love this song.
Turn it up.
Okay.
Alex Jones. Y'all know Alex Jones from that fat white guy with the neck who always yelling at people. Am I wrong?
No.
He be looking like he about to bust out of them suits, honey.
Well, now he about to be loud and broke.
Ooh.
Yeah. So for some reason he always thought that Sandy Hook was a hoax. All those children that was slaughtered that day, he decided to come out his fat ass mouth and say, I mean, for years. Sandy Hook happened back in what,
2012?
Dang, has it been that long? 24. Obama was in office, so we know that for a fact. But anyway, regardless of the situation, because he's been taken to court. It's been a lot of things that's been happening. Well, over the last week, it's been showed that he has
December
to pay.
14th, 2012.
Dang,
it's been 10 years.
Wow. Well, this will
be the 10 year.
Good time. Alex Jones has literally been ordered to pay $965 million to the family of Sandy Hook, meaning this man is going to be broke for the rest of his life, literally. And I love it. He's literally a conspiracy theorist.
Let's talk about it.
That's literally why he's famous, or let me not say famous. He's infamous because he is a conspiracy theorist. Mm-hmm. He literally must pay $965 million to the families of 8 Sandy Hook shooting victims and an FBI agent who responded to the attack for the suffering he caused them by spreading lies on his platform for the 2012 massacre. He faced liability for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and violations of the state's Unfair Trade Practices Act for creating a fake narrative that the mass shooting was a hoax. The families claimed Jones profited off the lies while they were harassed and abused by those who believed him, who are dumbasses. The jury made 15 individual awards that ranged from $28.8 million to $120 million. The families and agents also received separate punitive damages.
Clear that checking account out.
And this is how narcissistic he is. So while he was actually being read for filth by a judge, and while the families were being awarded this money, he was literally on his platform, InfoWars or whatever.
That's what the show was called.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He was on air begging his audience. So it said he urged his audience to donate money to his company and buy products from his store to fight this fraud and save InfoWars, and suggested that he did not intend to pay.
Oh, he's gonna pay.
Okay.
If you pay, you're gonna go to jail.
Send that nigga to prison. Literally.
And I was just about to say that too. Like, you know, he about to be on his, because I don't know. I've seen like a couple clips of InfoWars, and like in between commercial breaks, he'll be like, you should take this pill because I lost all this weight, but like you still big as shit. But he be selling all type of like fraudulent products to the people, to the sheep who watch his show, and they be buying it.
I just like, what kind of individuals you have to be to say that something like that was a hoax? Like, because that day was horrible. I mean, unfortunately we've lived through a lot of different tragedies.
Child.
I'm really tired of living through tragedies.
Same.
But it's like, that was like, yo, those were babies.
Those were children.
You talking about 6 and 7-year-olds.
And we still couldn't get the guns from y'all.
But I gotta go. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? If the America don't give a damn about your children, we're done. We're done. We literally could not get y'all to be like, let's do something about the gun laws. Y'all said no, we cool. Thoughts and prayers though.
That was that courtroom. Literally this past August, a Texas jury ordered Jones to pay nearly $50 million in damages to Scarlett Lewis and Neil Heslin, whose son Jesse was also killed in the massacre.
He's done for. Fox, bite the bullet. Let that man go.
Is Fox? Is InfoWars on Fox?
I think so. I don't even want to look it up.
I know, right? You don't even want that shit on your phone.
Oh no, I don't.
I thought it was just me.
No, I don't even want to look it up, bro.
Oh my god, I thought that was just me. I'd be like,
no, because I don't want the ads to start popping up and thinking I'm on that. You know.
Okay, next time you get QAnon shit on your phone, like absolutely not.
I don't want no parts of that.
Oh, I thought it was just me. I'm so glad.
No.
I mean, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, people. You know, sis says it all the time. Like, you play stupid games, you gonna win stupid prizes. Mm-hmm. It's just like sis that gotta pay Cardi B. Like, girl,
what's her name again?
I don't know.
Tasha K. All over there in Africa, talking about something. She
running your mouth. Cardi B was like, run me my money.
Like, shut your mouth.
You can't just be out here. I mean, you want to have an opinion, that's fine. Everyone it's just like an asshole. Everybody has one. It's great, but certain opinions you just need to keep on yourself. When your opinions reach a certain platform, and like, because I know somebody be like, well, y'all are giving your opinions. We give our opinions based on facts that we are telling you. Everything that we say, like, we're literally reading. Like, we wouldn't just say, you know, oh, whatever. Like, we're literally spewing our facts based off of we're spewing our opinions based off the facts that we are reading and telling you. People like Alex Jones, you believed that Sandy Hook was a hoax, and you're literally brainwashing other people to think the same. Meanwhile, there's families that are suffering and are never going to see their kids again. Same with Tasha K. You feel like Cardi B was out here being a whore, and you had no facts to back it up. That's just you thought that.
Zero facts.
And now look at you.
Stupid.
Now look at you. You thought she wasn't going to sue you, and she was like, nah, run it.
It's stupid, though.
Okay?
That's stupid in
Lo
Spanish.
siento.
That means silence.
No, that means sorry.
Oh.
That means sorry.
Silencio. Damn.
Anyways.
All right, we're gonna move on to
my nails.
See, this is kind of good. So I'm gonna pull this down.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of some good news, right?
That is.
Yeah, so we'll put it like here.
Okay, cool.
But Florida, again, one more time. Florida plans to revoke teaching licenses. I think I spelled licenses right. It looks good.
Yes, it does. It looks really good.
Sis, what is the T on this one?
Yeah, so basically, if you are a Florida elementary school teacher, and if you even think about saying the word sexuality, LGBTQ, anything, they are talking about revoking your license. And it's pretty disgusting that this is the focus that they have in Florida.
Y'all way too pressed about what people is doing in their own personal life for me. It's killing me.
Seriously.
It's killing me.
It's ridiculous.
Y'all are too pressed.
Ridiculous.
Y'all are too pressed.
Florida plans to revoke or suspend the teaching licenses of elementary school educators who teach students about gender identity or sexuality. The rule proposed in August and approved by Education Commissioner Manny Diaz Jr. in September is intended to enforce a 2021 state law that forbids instruction on gender identity and sexuality for children in kindergarten through third grade. The measure, the Parental Rights and Education Act, is known by opponents as the Don't Say Gay law. Gay.
Gay.
People be gay.
People be gay.
Quinta Brunson. The Florida Department of Education has done little to publicize its rules on teacher licenses. The rule appeared online around the same time that the state was taking damage from Hurricane from Hurricane Ian, which has left more than 100 dead. News of the rule was first reported Tuesday by the newsletter The Progress Report. The rule states that any teacher who intentionally provides classroom instructions to K through third grade students on those two topics will face
repercussions?
Will face suspension of their individual educator certificate or the other penalties as provided by law.
Not K through 3. They're not even thinking about sexual. Well, I hope they not. Students get K through 3, K through third grade, kindergarten to third grade.
The fact that this is a thing, because it's like, okay, so I mean, I remember when I was in third grade. I do remember that for the most part, because I did not like my teacher, Miss Davis.
Oh, damn.
I hated her.
Oh.
She threw a book at me. Oh. But that was, when you're in third grade, you're supposed to be learning about the basics of life, you know, addition, subtraction. Actually, by that time, you'd be on multiplication. Okay? You know, division.
My age, feeling it.
For real?
Oh, my God.
That's all right. That's all right. But you know what I'm saying? Miss Davis was not teaching me about what happens when I like a boy or if I were to like a girl. That was not on her syllabus at any point in time.
Why would this come up in conversation?
Right.
Unless the kid asks you, and then you know what this teachers say, I think you should take that up with your parent and or guardian.
And that's, first of all, I want to know, like, even if a teacher did decide to do it, how you gonna know?
Well, some kids be telling.
They might, but
my nephew be telling it all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But they ain't gonna tell everything. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why this is such a big deal. There are literally other things y'all could be pressed about.
Seriously.
Literally.
I'm not understanding. And I mean, unfortunately, Florida is not the only state that has these ridiculous ideologies, but y'all really need to do better. You really, really need to do better, because this is ridiculous.
This is insane. This makes no sense.
Absolutely no sense whatsoever. But Florida. Miss Stephanie, please. Please. I need you out of there. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I really don't.
God. All right, we're going to keep moving, y'all. I told y'all this was going to be a hard episode. We don't really not that much happy stuff on here. I'm so sorry, y'all. Listen, we have to do it. You know why we here.
Right.
Up next, civil rights leader stabbed in park in Boston. What happened now?
Why are you stabbing 91-year-old women?
What? The civil rights is done, girl. We got the rights.
For now.
Child, because the way it's acting. Okay. The way it's looking out here.
I mean, they taking away abortion rights. Child. You know, you can't say sex around kids, you know.
Sex.
Okay. Damn. Anyways.
Penis, vagina.
Seriously. Pee, wee, whatever. So Jean McGuire was stabbed in a Boston park 5 times while she was just walking. Right? She was the first black social worker to work in the Boston School District. She was walking her dog Bailey about 8:30 p.m. when an unidentified person approached her and stabbed her multiple times.
Wait, she's 91 walking her own dog?
Okay. I love to see it.
I love that.
Now, why at 8:30 at night? I don't know, but that's, you know, we can talk about that another time. It believed that the dog fought to protect her.
I know that's right. Was it a pit?
I don't know.
Pits will protect you.
I don't know.
I wonder, does it say that if it, all right, girl, get it together. Does it say that it was a targeted attack?
No. It just said the victim, let's see. The suspect also was injured during the attack. Looked like the dog bit his ass or something like that.
Good.
No, it doesn't say.
Ciao.
It does say.
First of all, I'm going to need her ass to not be walking her dog at 8:30 at night.
Seriously.
In racist ass Boston.
So it's giving that she actually attacked the guy too. She was kicking him in the nuts while Bailey was working him over, and he tried to run, and the dog chased him, and the attacker disappeared out of sight. Shout out to this dog. Bailey stood up for her. Shout out to
91, huh?
91 years old.
I love that she's self-sufficient, but
yeah, no.
I need her to keep that. She need to get that mouse tool.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Bailey. But no.
Yeah, no.
No, F.
Who stabs an old ass woman?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's more to this story.
What did you want from her? That's hella sus.
Yeah, no,
I like
there's.
it.
Yeah, there has to be more to the story. Shout out to the mayor who actually went to go visit her in the hospital.
Yeah.
So a little bit of information about her. She was the first woman of color elected to the Boston School Committee in 1981. She helped found METCO, which is Metropolitan Council for Educational Opportunity, a program in the 1960s as a way to help desegregate Boston schools. So, I mean, but why? Why? What is the reason for you to stab a 91-year-old woman, regardless of what she got going on?
Bro, you can't be down that bad.
Seriously.
I know the economy and the inflation, but come on.
Why are you stabbing
seriously
elderly people?
Why? All right.
Child, unacceptable.
We're gonna get into some celebrity stuff. Sis.
Yeah.
Issa Rae speaks out on repeat offenders.
And rightfully so.
Good for her.
We love Issa Rae. So Issa Rae was talking about Ezra Miller, who is a very troubled actor.
I be hearing, I don't know what Ezra Miller looks like, y'all, but I be hearing about all the stuff that he be doing. I be like, this man is terrible.
Yeah.
Put him under the jail.
I'm gonna show you somewhat of a picture of him. So you can see.
Okay, yeah. I never what has he been in?
Actually, maybe not. Not.
Okay, I'll.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's giving berries and cream. You remember the berries and cream commercial?
No.
BFFR.
No, I don't.
You don't remember the berries and cream?
Mm-mm. What's berries and cream?
Do your story. I'll find the berries. I'm gonna find the berries and. I really don't know the berries and cream commercial.
No, I don't.
Anyway, finish
in
your
the comments.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so Issa Rae was on the cover of Elle for their annual Woman in Hollywood issue, and she opened up about pretty much like being a champion for women and really making Hollywood a safer place for women. And she really brought up Ezra Miller and how Hollywood continues to be a place of forgetfulness when it comes to men like this who are repeat offenders. Like honestly, Ezra Miller has been accused of some really very odd stuff. Like he robbed a home in Vermont. He's been grooming young boys. I don't know. It's a lot going on. I don't know. So it was weird. So these are some of the questions I was like, when it comes to seeing women being mistreated, Issa isn't having it. It feels like we're regressing, depressingly so. There are too many enablers for there to be real change. People have to be held accountable. There has to be legitimate consequences. Hollywood is really bad about consequences. It's literally the worst industry when it comes to punishing people for misdeeds and actions because money will always reign supreme.
Absolutely, it will.
So I mean, she brought up Ezra Miller. She brought up a few other people, but she's like, so basically, and even with Ezra, they're still talking about potentially having him in the Flash, and there's a few other things that have come up where it's like,
is he the Flash? Is he gonna be? Was he supposed to be Flash?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is craziness. So,
I hate it.
I just thought it was really interesting, and I mean, I love Issa Rae. I stand for her. I really do, because she just seems to be just shaking stuff up and says the things that people are scared to say. And she's absolutely right. I mean, think about how many times, how many women had to come forward about Harvey Weinstein for them to get him up out of here? Because remember the first time it was like, oh, not Harvey Weinstein. He's the
man,
the capital of Hollywoodville or whatever, the mayor of Hollywoodville. And then as more and more women started to come up with the exact same story, it was like, oh, well, maybe I guess we'll have to take him off.
The same with Jeffrey Epstein.
Is
that his name? The one who killed himself.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
Allegedly. Look at us sound like conspiracy.
I know,
theorists, but
is this InfoWars? Never.
No.
Never.
Sometimes the math just don't be math.
Okay.
And it's just a lot that happens, and it's like, why is it that, especially for men, like why is it that men in Hollywood are constantly given a second chance, even though they're known to be difficult or things like that? I remember reading. Do you remember the actress Katherine Heigl?
Yes.
Okay.
They got her ass out of here.
So I think about women like her. I think about women like Monique. There's so many others. Like we even talked about Isaiah Washington a couple weeks ago. And as troublesome as he is, I mean, for years they were talking about Isaiah Washington.
They was.
Even back in the 90s when he was in Love Jones and everything like that, it was always like, this dude's a little odd.
Yes.
But he was in P-Valley season 1, so it was like, why? You know, why?
Was he?
Yeah, he was the mayor of Chucalissa.
Oh, shoot.
Right. Why?
And he has said some horrible stuff.
Exactly.
Isaiah Washington is a horrible person.
Like, why is it that it's okay for the men to continue to do continue to say whatever they want to say? They continue to get roles and, and play King of Hollywood. But as soon as a woman opens up her mouth and is like, then it's like, oh, she's really difficult to work with. She's acting like a bitch. And then you get the Katherine Heigls of the world, the Moniques of the world. And then years later, when you come to find out why they were so difficult, quote unquote, it's like, then you want to be like, oh, well, damn, that's messed up what they did to her. If you just listen in the first place.
Well, this goes right into our next story.
Child.
Because I was shocked about this, but Bill Murray has hella allegations against him, okay? Girl. I had no idea. Your girl was shook it. Here we go. New allegations of Bill Murray behaving inappropriately on sets have continued to surface in the wake of a report about Being Mortal, the production suspended in April, when a complaint was filed against the actor. Last week, the media company Puck published an article alleging that Murray, 72, had kissed and straddled a much younger woman working with him on the film directed by Aziz Ansari. Oh. Yeah. Murray said his actions toward the production staffer were jestful, according to the article, and added that another staffer who witnessed the encounter also filed a report, and that the incident eventually reached Searchlight Pictures, which halted production on the film. And it has not resumed. At the time, Murray publicly described what had happened as a difference of opinion.
Of course.
And allegedly, he paid the woman just over $100,000 to settle the matter and maintain confidentiality. Wait. The day after, HarperCollins released actress Gina Davis's memoir, Dying of Politeness, which coincidentally contains multiple allegations against Murray. Davis writes that while she and Murray were working on the 1990 film Quick Change, he insisted on using a massage device on her when they first met, despite her saying she did not want him to. He wouldn't relent, she recalls in the book. Davis also describes Murray, who co-directed the film, screaming at her in front of more than 300 people. She says she felt uncomfortable during their joint appearance on the Arsenio Hall. Did you see that clip?
Yes.
Woo!
Very uncomfortable.
When he tried to pull down her spaghetti strap.
Oh my God, very uncomfortable.
The actress recently told People magazine that she shared the anecdotes because I figure it's sort of rather universally known that he could be difficult to work with. And that clip of him, like, he was like kissing on her shoulder.
And the sad part about it is when you see, like for late night TV, obviously it's looked at as a comedic element, but she's literally telling how Bill Murray was doing this on set.
Yes.
And Arsenio Hall was like, like he's doing right now. She was like, literally just like this.
Yes.
And she wasn't looking at Bill Murray. Yeah. She was looking directly at Arsenio Hall. Like,
yes. And he was like on her.
I mean, was like,
this. Like this.
Like literally, and kept doing like this. And she had a
spaghetti strap
dress.
It
kept falling down. It was, bruh. And I think when it comes to like, actors of this caliber, because obviously Bill Murray, Ghostbusters, this, that, whatever. Regardless of how, I guess, quote unquote, iconic they might be, we shouldn't put it past all the creep-like stuff they did. I mean, look at Bill Cosby. Look at Bill Cosby, of course. And of course, the boomers was like, oh no, not Bill Cosby, not Cliff Huxtable, not Ghost Dad. I don't believe it.
You're not wrong.
Why? Because he played with Richard Pryor, another creep?
Oh, shit. Damn, sis.
I get tired of it. It's just like, bro, just because they're so... look at R. Kelly.
No. Robert,
look at R. Kelly.
That needs to be a study case because I need to know why the city of Chicago... Speak up. Why was y'all trying to save this man?
Girl.
He was literally molesting your children.
Literally.
Your children. He was going to y'all's high school, hanging around at y'all's high schools, waiting for them young girls to come out of school.
Seriously.
I don't know.
Seriously.
Hell is hot and they're waiting for you in hell.
I'm
the
not,
people of Chicago.
We have to stop putting, and I know it's easier said than done, but we have to stop being so shocked when it comes, when certain stories of celebrities come out, regardless of, where they are in their career. Like, because I think what a lot of people forget is they're just people. Mm-hmm. Celebrities are nobody but people with just cool jobs and a lot of money.
Yes.
That's all it is. But when them cameras is off, when they're by themselves, you have no idea the type of stuff that they are into.
Absolutely.
There's a documentary that's coming out on Hulu. I'm all into it.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for it. Mm-hmm. About one of the like high-powered evangelical couples on the East Coast. I think he was like the president of Liberty University. And the stuff that came out about him and his wife.
It was bad.
The worst.
Man.
And I cannot wait. I will be sitting right here watching Hulu because Hulu puts out some great documentaries.
Hulu, yeah, they do.
They put out some great documentaries. So it's like, it's like you see Bill Murray, it's like, oh, not Bill Murray. Like he can't, and of course you look at, like he was in Space Jam. Like, okay, and?
Damn.
He probably tried to attack Lola Bunny as well.
He was in Charlie's Angels, and he had an issue with Lucy Liu. Him and Lucy Liu had gotten into it.
Wow.
And I think that's why he wasn't in the second one. You've never seen them.
I have not. I have never seen any of the Charlie's Angels.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry.
Anyway.
But and shout outs to the producers of Charlie's Angels for believing Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they replaced him with Bernie Mac.
Oh, well, shout outs to that.
Yeah.
I love that. Because, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it.
Yep.
I'm not getting it. Oh, well.
All right, we got...
Add him to the list with Kevin Spacey and the rest of them.
And Kevin Spacey been quiet.
Well, what's the name? His case is getting ready to go to court with that young guy.
Yeah.
So...
But that was years ago when we talked about that.
Yeah. Wow. More stuff is going to come out about him soon.
3 more things on the list. Listen, we don't want to talk about him, but he's everywhere. We are on Yeezy Watch.
I'm embarrassed.
I'm going to let you take this one over, sis, because I'm
embarrassed.
When I tell you I have unsubscribed.
I'm embarrassed.
Go ahead. What was it, like 3? It's like 3 subtopics under this one topic.
Seriously. Okay, so Kanye West was really talking some serious anti-Semitic nonsense that was going up. We don't have any clips. We're not going to play them because just no. But the main thing that everybody's been talking about was, so his first anti-Semitic situation was, he was talking a bunch of stuff on the Tucker Carlson show. And to be very honest, he was on the Tucker Carlson show, so that should have been the first red flag, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, that went okay in the eyes of Tucker Carlson and, that type of fan base. Like, okay, fine. Then he did an interview on Drink Champs. With Nori, N-O-R-E. We know him as Noriega.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, so I'm going to say this. I thought it was odd because he literally was on Drink Champs the last season, and it was a decent interview.
Oh, he was.
Remember?
I didn't watch it.
I watched some of it because those interviews are extremely long.
I tried to watch that B2K one, and I was getting a contact high. Yeah. From all the weed they were smoking.
Because they really try to make... Never mind, I'm going to leave that to myself. Like, we don't care about B2K no more. Like... I'm just, saying, like, y'all broke up over a girl. Just say it.
You right. Anyway,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you right.
But, like, so he was on Drink Champs, and then he started talking so crazy about George Floyd. And was talking about how George Floyd did not die from the cop's knee on his neck, but died from fentanyl. He said, and the clip that was being shared about, from Drink Champs, you can tell. I will give Nori this. He tried to stop it.
Okay.
He did try to stop it. He was like, because Kanye, he just started running off at the mouth. And Nori was like, okay. And then he was like, well, hold on. I don't want to get tied up into that. He tried. He really, that's the only thing I would give Nori credit for. He did try to put a stop to it. But it literally, you could have stopped it, like, stop talking. We're done. Cut the cameras. Let it go.
So, in lieu of that, a $250 million lawsuit has been announced in response to the artist formerly known as Kanye West.
Oh, yeah, because he's Ye now.
Comments about the murder of George Floyd on a recent episode of Drink Champs. In a press release on Tuesday, it was revealed that Roxy Washington, acting on behalf of her minor child, who was the sole beneficiary of Floyd's estate, had retained the Witherspoon Law Group and Friends attorneys against Ye. Okay, the suit sees Floyd's daughter represented jointly by the two firms seeking $250 million in damages. Kanye's comments are a repugnant attempt to discount George Floyd's life and to profit from his inhumane death, said the attorney. The goal here is to hold Mr. West accountable for his flagrant remarks against Floyd.
Cause so Nori was talking about this whole, White Lives Matter situation that he had, and somehow got on it. But here, okay. And it kind of goes into the third bullet point of just Kanye being on different shows. Cause now it's giving y'all are literally in it for the views. Yep. And Nori was literally going in about that. He was like, we got more views than Monday Night Football and da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, nah, dude. The fact is, yeah, he was tweeting some wild stuff. Then of course he did call into Hot 97 and did make an apology and everything like that. Cause it's like, dude, you sound crazy. Right. You sound crazy. Yeah, you got views, but it wasn't the type of views that you really want. Exactly. Honestly, you drew in a whole different audience because you have people that actually believe this type of stuff. It's like, oh, what's this Drink Champ stuff? Let me see what that's about. You're not thinking like that. Look at me putting my marketing hat on. But anyway, that's not the type of press you want, bruh. But here's my Kanye defense. If y'all stop inviting him on platforms, he would not have anything to say. So, because literally after that happened, here comes HBO's The Shop or LeBron James' The Shop. Oh, we cut that episode because...
I have the statement here.
Girl.
It says, yesterday we taped an episode of The Shop with Kanye West. Kanye was booked weeks ago, and after talking to Kanye directly the day before we taped, I believed he was capable of a respectful discussion and he was ready to address all his recent comments. Unfortunately, he used The Shop to reiterate more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes. We have made a decision not to air the episode or any of Kanye's remarks. While The Shop embraces thoughtful discourse and differing opinions, we have zero tolerance for hate speech of any kind and will never allow our channels to be used to promote hate speech. And then he also said, I take full responsibility for believing Kanye wanted a different conversation and apologize to our guests and crew. Hate speech should never have an audience.
I mean, okay, cool, but why would you think otherwise?
I mean, like I said, they booked. He was booked weeks ago. So if he was booked weeks ago,
he was wearing a White Lives Matter shirt.
That was only last week, though.
Was it last week?
Yeah. So if he was booked a month ago, he wasn't wearing it.
But he was still talking crazy. This is my thing. It's Maya Angelou said it. When somebody shows you who they are. True.
Absolutely.
So I'm not understanding why you would really think just because he's in a room with other black men that he's going to act right. And that is a problem in itself. What makes you think just because he's around y'all that he's just going to tighten up? Oh, because we had a conversation the night before. Now you got cameras and other people in the room.
This is true, and he's probably who knows what kind of stuff he was saying because he was around all black men, so he probably felt comfortable. Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. You are absolutely right. I have no remorse for Drink Champs. I have no remorse for The Shop because you actually invited. You invite knowing the type of nonsense that he was going to spew out. Yeah. Knowing it, and you did it anyway because you thought it was going to be controversial. You knew it was going to go viral. You knew it was going to get the views. So that's not Kanye's fault. I'm sorry, that's y'all fault. I'll be damned if we invite somebody. That's like us inviting JD Vance on the show.
As long as he can bring his crackhead mama.
That's like us inviting Ron DeSantis on the show.
Oh, that'll never happen.
Why would we do that? Just to be controversial? No, that's not how that works. So this is a plea for other people with platforms to be smart and intentional with who you have on your show. It should not just be for clickbait. I'm sorry.
But I think a lot of people are that's where we are. A lot of people are using clickbait and not just on podcasts stuff, but on anything
Yeah, on the
Instagram,
radio.
TikTok, the radio.
Everybody's getting deals now.
Yeah.
Everybody's an influencer, and it's not the right influence. It's not the right message that you want to spew.
Like I said, I've been done with Kanye. Like saying that for me, and I mean for me, when he said that slavery was a choice,
facts.
that is, I literally jumped off the ship. I was like, I can't do this. Because I feel like that's disrespectful not only to me but also to our ancestors.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about? Like,
all these platforms knew that he was talking crazy. I mean, running for president, everything that he was. If Donald Trump said that, Kanye on some nonsense. If Donald Trump said that, and that's his man,
his man's.
Donald Trump was like, oh no, I don't know what he's talking about. That's crazy. That's craziness.
I don't have no time for it. I'm just not dealing with it. And like I said, I blocked Kanye on everything. I thought I had the words Kanye West blocked, but I don't on my Twitter. So, but like, listen, I'm done. Like, there's nothing. He don't got nothing to say to me. He's not talking to me.
He really is not.
You know, he's not talking to me. He has nothing of interest. He has nothing intelligent to say anymore that I want to hear.
I've had, I've talked to certain people, and I've seen different people like, I know Kanye talking crazy, but I mean, sometimes the nigga be spitting like, nah.
No.
And again, that you're open to your opinion, but I just can't fool with you.
Your opinion is wrong.
Yeah.
Listen,
I can't fool with you.
No, your opinion is wrong. Sometimes either you spitting or you not.
Right. It's no.
Yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
Either you Kendrick Lamar or you Macklemore, and like that's.
No.
I mean, I don't know.
I hate it.
What is it? So
anyway, that is the end of Yeezy Watch.
Hopefully.
Child.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about this dude again. I really don't.
I don't either. I'm off of it.
Y'all owe Kim Kardashian an apology, but I'm gonna leave that there.
For bullying her about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all owe her an apology.
Yeah, they do. I'll agree to that. Yeah.
Y'all owe her an apology.
Yeah. All right, last two things on the list. These are good things.
Yeah.
First up, New York City pay transparency law is in effect November 1st. You're like, what does that mean? That means effective November 1st, 2022, covered New York City employers will need to comply with the New York City pay transparency law. This legislation requires disclosure of salary ranges in advertisements rather than offer letters or upon requests from applicants or employees. Basically, when you're applying for that job, it needs to, and if it's in New York, it needs to say what the salary is. And that is what I'm here for.
I wish that was like a nationwide thing.
You know, New York is a bubble, and it is a progressive state. So, you know, I'm sure California will probably be next.
Oh, yeah,
in terms of that.
Yeah, because Gavin Newsom is adapting everything.
Between that, in the middle, it really is up in the air.
Yeah.
It's up in the air.
And my thing is, like, why that should not have to be a law for you to just, why?
Because some of y'all are going through like 6 interviews and don't know how much to, and let me tell you something. You're going through 6 interviews, damn, bitch. The post office is hiring. Stop this.
I'm not.
Stop this madness.
I'd have been through 3 interviews and I'd be like, all right,
let me tell you
why
something.
do I have to meet the whole roster for you to figure out if you want to hire me or not?
The only reason you should be doing 6 interviews is if you're going to be the CEO of the company.
Or a doctor.
That too. Yeah.
Those are the only 2 things.
That's it. I don't know what else more do you need from me. Can I do the job? Yes. Do I have the experience? Yes. Now what?
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Stop asking me these dumbass questions like, can you think of a time? No, I can't think of a time. You and I know I'm both about to lie here.
Seriously. Why should we hire you? Nigga, because you hiring.
Because I need money.
Aren't you tired of interviewing people?
Child, yo, I hate interviews. I hate interviewing with a
seriously? And I get tired of that, like, you know, so like we have some other candidates. No, you don't. No, you don't.
First of all, I don't say to you, I got some other candidates lined up. Ooh. Don't talk to me about your other candidates.
Seriously.
Because I don't want to hear about them. We hear about me.
Right. I have some other candidates. Do you?
Good for them. But this is my time.
Right.
So interview me.
I don't understand it. Yeah. And I don't even think it should be for a CEO. Because, like, I mean, really. The fact, like I don't agree with CEOs being hired from like completely different like spaces. Like I feel like that should be internal. If you got somebody who's been working for a company for 25 years, they damn sure could run that company.
Oh, absolutely.
You gonna have somebody to come from a completely different industry come and be like, oh well, they have 50 years of experience. It's time for them to sit their ass down.
Sit down.
Get somebody who was the receptionist in the lobby. Mm-hmm. Get them up here. Like that's the person that sees everything.
Exactly. People who have been working at the bottom. Those are people who know how to run the job.
Seriously.
For real. Like y'all people, the people up top, they don't know a damn thing. And they be like, well, what can we do better? Listen to us.
Right. I would love to talk to like a HR person, like off the record. Like, 'cause I'd be like, what is it? Like, what is it you really want to see?
HR ain't on our side. HR is not on the side of the employer. They're on the side of the company.
F.
But
A+ for NYC.
Yes, I love that for y'all.
Roy Cooper, if you are watching, we'd like that.
He ain't got that much time left. I know. Last story. This man was awarded by the police, and then he was like, I reject the award.
I got something to say.
What state was this in?
Minnesota.
This man's name is Alex Mingus. Here we go.
Wait, hold on. Was it Minnesota? Don't get me in the line. But I see St. Paul, so
we'll figure it out after the clip. Here you go.
Congratulations. I'd like to give you an opportunity to say a few words.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I feel like I did what anyone would have done with the little bit of training that I have. I'm a certified firearms instructor. I work in this high school in Minneapolis. I'm a dad and a husband and a wonderful community member. That day, 9 of your squad cars raced past us as I was flagging them down. It said in the letter you sent me. And that was a potential of 18 people. 18 people could have stopped to help preserve life. But 18 people chose to go to a potential threat. And I recognized the man had a pistol and we didn't know what he was doing. I do appreciate the recognition, but I won't keep this stuff. This will go to my mom and this will probably go to my son because I'm very uncomfortable being here with you guys. I do not rock with the police. But I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to say these things. And I just want folks to know that they don't keep us safe. We keep us safe. Riots work. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex.
Can I take this with me? Thank you. Y'all be safe out here.
Great work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And scene. Wow. I mean,
wow. He not wrong. 18 people roll past.
Again. Again. So you want average citizens to do your job.
Child, that $35K a year got him sick, honey.
I mean, it probably would have me sick too, but...
Me too.
You want... But again, you know what it was when you signed up. You knew how much you were getting paid. You knew the dangers.
Wait, maybe they didn't know.
Oh, that... Well, after they got the offer letter.
Oh.
That was in there. Okay.
Child, not the cops need pay transparency.
Literally. Mm-hmm. You knew what the salary was. You signed up. You went through the training. You got all the badges and everything. And yet, you're still scared for your life from average everyday citizens like Alex.
Who was trying to wave you down for help.
9 squad cars. That's 2 per car.
That's crazy.
18 officers.
That's crazy.
And not one. So all those need to go. One couldn't stop. That's wild.
That is wild.
That is very upsetting. But hey.
He said it. He was like, I don't rock with y'all and riots work. That's real. Damn. I know they was sick. I know they was sick.
I can just imagine being the journalist there like, oh.
Child.
You know what? I think let's wrap it up.
I wonder what the news was like that night.
Child.
Tonight at 11.
Probably didn't even report it.
Tonight at 11.
So I'm going to be honest.
Hero says he hates the cops.
Honestly.
Local hero says he hates the cops tonight at 10.
When I Googled Alex Mingus, I mean, I'm not really seeing
like any local news stations.
Let's see. I see WGCI FM, so that's a radio station.
Wow.
Radio station. Let's see. Fox 9. Okay, Fox 9.
Okay.
I don't know where that's at.
That's probably, I think that Minnesota MSP. Yeah.
Okay, so 1.
Come on, not on Fox? That's shocking.
Everything else is BET.
No major
Actually, that's where it stops.
Wow.
Pioneer Press, whoever that is.
Wow.
And Bring Me the News.
Wow.
Giving a blog.
Yeah. Shout out to Alex Mingus, man. That was dope.
That was dope.
That was really, really dope.
And with the shirt, too.
Yes,
Smash White Supremacy. Get out of here.
Fire.
So, yeah.
Whew, y'all, we did it. We made it through this week's episode.
Oh, child.
And we made it without any new reviews. Damn. Y'all really let us sit here for an hour and 20 minutes updating you on what's going on in the world. And you can't even take the time.
You can't update us on how we're doing?
You can't even take the time to use your little Twitter fingers to leave us a review.
Wow.
I mean, do you even appreciate us? Do you want us here?
I can't defend y'all anymore.
Why is you here? Why is you here? You're not leaving reviews? Oh my God. What are you doing with yourself? Mm-hmm. Why you watching this, listening, pause it. Pause it right now.
Yeah.
Pause it right now.
And if you're listening on Apple Pod, you don't even have to pause it. You can get out of it and it still be playing.
Yes, you can tap our name in there and you just scroll down. Damn. When you see all the rest of those 5 stars at. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And write your review. And if you don't have an iPhone, the first problem is that you don't have an iPhone. The second
I mean,
but
really?
We have a YouTube channel. You can go to the YouTube channel and leave your review there. I don't see what the problem. You could
even add us on Twitter.
You could.
We see it.
You could. Some people even go to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And leave a review there. Yeah, you could have done that. Yeah. But you did nothing.
Or you could have left a comment under the Instagram post of me asking you to leave a review.
You could have done that as well.
Besides Gavin. Gavin said something, but that's about it.
Oh, that's Joe Budden's fan, right?
Damn.
Yeah, but you left nothing. So anyway, be sure to follow us on all the places where you don't leave us reviews at.
Oh my God.
We are on Twitter at headwrappod. We're on Instagram at headwraps and lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where we have crew necks and t-shirts that are for sale but not on sale. Our GoFundMe and our CashApp is in the bio. CashApp, $headwrappod. If you just want to give us some money, you can send us some money along with the review if you felt like it, if you was feeling spicy. And lastly, we're on a bunch of platforms. Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. And that's it. Sis, you got a joke for us today?
I sure do.
Okay.
I sure do. I'm going to find it.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
You're going to be really bad.
I believe it.
You're going to be real bad.
I'm mad every time.
You're going to be real bad. Where do bad rainbows go?
Where?
Prism. It's a light sentence.
That is... all right.
Thank you, Sean J. So, jokes brought to you by Sean J.
Doesn't Sean have something to do? Don't you got something to do, Sean?
Yes, but, support his friends.
Anything else?
Support his friends.
Do you not have nothing else to do?
He's supporting his good sis with the good joke.
Does he not have anything else to do?
Are you not entertained?
No.
Well...
Damn, you ain't got nothing else to do.
He supports his good friend.
This is bullshit.
And every week, I keep it under wraps. I'll be like,
thumbs down.
Got a good one.
Cancel.
I actually thought that was really
Wait
funny.
a minute, hold on. Not Sean J sending jokes, but not leaving reviews. Oh, hell yes. Let's go. Let's go. No. Ain't no bye. No, we go.
Damn.
Actually, I was calling you niggas out this season, and I'm not playing.
Damn.
Sean J, yeah, you typing out them little jokes.
I'm going to text him right now.
Yeah, type up a review. Type up a 5-star review, Playboy. Yeah, dead ass.
Hey, bro.
Bye, y'all. See you next week.
Bye.